Cancer, in today's reading, we'll be looking at your first date with the person you will end up with, or just a significant relationship in your life. It really depends on what you're manifesting, because bottom of this oracle deck, we also had manifestation. You're manifesting rapidly. Your dreams and goals are becoming a reality. Stay focused. There's a little bit of fears coming through when it comes to this first dates. I see a little bit of doubt on both ends, but specifically in your energy. And it seems like you're going through a period of transition around the time you meet this person. Some of you have left behind the familiar, made some sort of sacrifice here, and you're moving in a different direction. With the Fool, we have this lady walking in darkness, right? It's like the only thing she has with her is her intuition. So it's confronting your fear of the unknown, really, is what I'm getting. Taking some sort of leap of faith here in a specific direction. There's a divine plan here, is what I'm getting, and you're being led to this person, but it's like the journey to them is a bit rocky. Some of you may be moving or traveling, or this person may be from a different location, because I am being drawn to the backpack here. A lot of you, if I keep your oracle cards in mind, your person has strong air placements. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm getting Sun, Moon, or Venus. On this first date with your person, I feel like some of you, fall and winter will play a significant role here in the two of you coming together. Perhaps when you have your first date, some of you may already know this person, but that'll be for a few of you. A lot of you, I'm getting sort of a new energy here, someone that you're manifesting, you're dreaming about. But it's almost like when they come in, you don't quite recognize them. Or it's like, oh, it's too good to be true. There's some self-sabotage going on here with the Five of Swords and the Star in your energy. The way you're coming across on this date is very warm, friendly, open. I see great conversation, a strong intellectual connection between the both of you with the Ace of Swords. I don't see much, there is attraction, but the focus is more so on the conversation here in this first meeting. This person's very respectful, and they really want to explore your mind, right? What are you thinking? What is your vision? It's a very curious energy this person is bringing your way. And I feel like you're intrigued as well. I mean, Seven of Cups is confusion, a lot of options ahead of us, but it can also be a strong physical attraction, Venus and Scorpio, right? There's a level of intrigue here on this first date, and you're coming through as more of the listener, the receptive energy, and this person's coming through as more of they'll be taking the lead here when it comes to conversation, communication. But I do see this couple paying this older gentleman, so it can be that your first date is in some sort of group setting. With your oracle cards, it can be a bar, a restaurant, a coffee shop. That is sort of the vibe. We'll get more oracles as well. I have a dating deck, but it is a group setting here. Some of you, the way you both come together can be through a mutual friend here. There's a third element that is bringing the both of you together, that sets the two of you up. It can be sort of a blind date. I'm being drawn to that as well. Your person, the one, seems to be more invested in you. You're sort of unsure about this person, right? I like you, but I'm not sure. And a part of this can be that there's some disappointment when it comes to your job, your work. We have Four of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. There's steady income, there's stability with where you're at, but you're feeling a little bit, it's like you're not inspired by what you do, or it's too repetitive for you. Some of you could be looking for a job opportunity, right? There's some concern here with you when it comes to your school or finances. So I'm getting that your mind is sort of scattered here, that you have other things that you need to tend to. But in terms of this person, they seem to be in a stable position. Their Elder of Swords is how they're coming through. So it is someone who's has direction, they know what they want. So on this first date, this person really knows that they want you, is what I'm getting. There's no confusion on their end. I feel like they will know that you're the one before you realize, is what I'm seeing here. You're in the dark here. Eyes are closed. The King of Swords, I'm getting the Elder of Swords, his eyes are open. The sword is pointed up. This person's a powerful communicator and they're very strong-minded. I'm also getting someone who's quite persistent. They don't give up on their ideas and their beliefs as quickly. They're very strong-minded. They're forthright. They say it like it is. There's no filter with this person. They have healthy boundaries. I love that. And balance is very important for this person. So they're looking for that equal partnership, equal give and take. You won't see this person sticking around in situations where there's no respect. Mutual respect is important for them. They're very practical, Cancer, when it comes to relationships. I feel like they have experience and they've also been through their share of heartbreak with the Three of Swords, and you have as well with the Five of Swords. But this person's coming in as invested, Seven of Pentacles. They're invested in getting to know you better. They're confronting their fears, Three of Swords. They are a little bit intimidated here on this first date, but you won't be able to see that. Elder of Swords, they're usually someone who's very composed. Not the most expressive emotionally. You'll really respect this person's intelligence, I'm getting, and whatever they do for a living. You'll really be impressed. But yeah, whether you see this or not, you're coming through as a little bit hard to get here. I don't think you're wanting to appear this way, but it is coming through. There's a level of, you're a little bit more guarded than this individual here with the Nine of Wands. There's a fear of getting hurt or just a lot of inner conflict coming through. You're uncertain when it comes to this person is what I'm seeing. Yeah, you don't know with the Hierophant in reverse. Some of you, it can be because you're coming out of another marriage, a long-term commitment, or someone that you thought you could have long-term with, right? So there is some disappointment in your energy. But again, there can be some concern around your finances as well, right? Do I have enough? I'm not sure I'm enough. There's a lot going on here in your mind. You're very much overthinking things. But it doesn't seem that it's in regards to this date. It seems like it's other aspects of your life. Okay, let's look at your oracles. I'm really excited to explore this with you. Yeah, let's start with your energy. So you're coming through as the bear on this first date. Whereas this person's coming through as the hummingbird. I have a lot of oracles, but we'll work our way through this. So yeah, bear is more feminine energy here coming through for me, receptive, someone who's really observing, listening attentively. You'll be attentive on this first date. And this person's coming through more of the talkative, someone who's leading the conversation. They're very chatty, energetic. I'm sort of getting a Gemini energy here from them. But yeah, I don't see any awkward silences or anything. This person loves to chit-chat and they'll really talk about anything with you on this first date. They're very excited to be in your presence and have a chance to take you out. But yeah, it's very lighthearted, carefree energy and someone who's curious about a lot of things. I was getting a strong intellectual connection. This person may come across as a little bit more pushy though, because bear sort of wants to move at its own pace, and some of you are going through some sort of internal or even external, some changes, transformation, and you're needing a bit of time, whereas this person's sort of, let's go. But I think they will be patient with you. But I am like, it feels like they're pressuring you, or they're coming through as a bit more forceful here, whether they're attending to or not. We have Mercury in 5th house. So I see a lot of, Your conversation will flow beautifully. I don't see any major difficulties. A lot of laughter I'm seeing. You really like one another's sense of humor. This person's actually very entertaining, and they can be a great storyteller, and you're a great listener, so it works well. But yeah, a lot of your conversation will more so be about past dates, your experiences when it comes to your love life, perhaps hobbies. What do you like? What are you into? One of you may be very creative or an artist, and you will be discussing that. But just shared interests here, nothing too heavy or serious. I'm sort of seeing a casual energy, though this person is wanting something serious. But a lot of laughter and flirting with one another. This person at least will be flirting with you, I'm getting. I'm not sure about you. You're coming through a little bit distant here. Warm, receptive, but distant, if that makes sense. We have high maintenance. They believe they deserve the best, places high demands on their partner. They're used to getting what they want. So this is how you're being viewed. For one, you're looking very beautiful or handsome, well put together. The way you present yourself is very appealing to this individual, but they do feel a little bit that you're hard to approach or hard to get. There's a challenge here, but this person's up for the challenge, I'm getting. They don't give up easily, 7 of Pentacles, and they already have that inner knowing that you can be someone special, right? Because it's just, there's a strong mental connection here, and a lot of fun and laughter when you both come together. A great friendship here, right? And we have clueless. We have clueless when it comes to relationships, spoils their chance through their own ineptitude, doesn't pick up on subtle flirting advances. So some of you can be clueless initially that this person even likes you. I was seeing a lot of blindfolds here. You may have a hard time reading them. I think it has to do with all the other distractions you have going on that you're not being able to pick up on this person's cues. But they will be flirting with you. They will be making their interest known, but for some reason you're still having a hard time seeing that this is the person for you. And perhaps some of you with the 7 of Cups can be having multiple options, right? I was sort of getting casual dating here. So you may not know which one's the right fit for you, and you don't want to mess up or make the wrong decision. So you're also putting a lot of pressure on yourself here, is what I'm seeing. But you are coming through as a little bit hard to approach or hard to get here. It's just an aura around you, right? It's sort of look but don't touch is what I'm getting. We have when you smile at me, I feel like I can do anything. So again, this beautiful smile, I see a lot of joy, right? You enjoying yourself. That's not the issue. I see conversation flowing. And this person really likes your smile, I'm getting, but they just like the way you present yourself. You're the full package. And there's a level of warmth here, of that receptive, more passive energy I was getting from you. But you're open to this individual, and they really get a lot of satisfaction out of making you laugh. I think they're trying to impress you on this first date as well. We have, I would like to get a drink with you. Again, I'm seeing 3 people here, so it's like the bartender or the waitress or waiter. So it does seem to be sort of more social setting here. But it's not overtly or in your face or, too sexual or anything. It seems to be very sweet, kind, respectful energy on this first date. I mean, it's your significant other for a lot of you, so that's beautiful. We have family here. Surround yourself by the people you love and let it be your circle of strength. I think there is a sense of comfort with this person. Like you can express your ideas. You can be yourself. 32 may be significant. That's standing out to me. We have 32 American dollars. So some of you can be from America, USA. But yeah, this person will be. There's a level of comfort, and they'll want you to feel comfortable and safe in their presence. So they'll be going out of their way, right? Are you okay? Are you enjoying yourself? They're great. I'm getting they're very intuitive, and they can really read between the lines as well. And They're picking up on your energy here. That hesitation, they feel it. But they'll be doing their best to sort of impress you and warm you up to their energy is what I'm getting. This is your family. This is the person you'll have children with. This is the one, right? So if you are wanting to expand and move to the next level, this is beautiful. But there's a lot of things you have in common, I'm getting, right? We were talking about a lot of your conversations were around shared interests, hobbies, music, that sort of thing, more, lighthearted energy. Perhaps what movies do you like to watch? That is what is coming through. And you'll feel like you have a lot in common. Some of you may even discuss your siblings with one another, or family members, conversations around that. It's a very romantic connection, and this person's very sweet with their words, and you'll really like that. They're like honey to your ears. You'll love listening to them. I think you'll really like their voice. They're very affectionate with their words and words of affirmation here, right? You look beautiful, very expressive with hummingbird. There's no issue. There's no issue with that. We have finally the perfect time to come together. Our love will prove to be worth the wait. Well, this person comes in perfect timing. I mean, there's some concern about finances, but when you look back, you'll feel like it was right place, right time. Perhaps that is how you meet, right? There may be some serendipity in terms of how you come across this person. Some of you can meet them when you start a new job. I am seeing that. They may even be your boss, your authority figure, or just a coworker. But regardless of how you meet, right, it's divinely guided. I'm seeing divine timing here with perfect time. I'm going to be that total package for you. You will have it all with me. I think it's more so your person, because you're a little bit in the dark here. You like them, but you're not sure where it's headed. But they'll be doing their best to impress you. They want to have it all with you. They see long-term, they see family. And when I was shuffling, I also saw 10 of Cups bottom deck energy. It's like there's a lot of fantasizing, daydreaming about you. They feel like you're the one, but you are coming through as a little bit of a challenge with Bear to get you out of your shell and to get you moving, is what I'm seeing. They gave you a time frame here, Cancer, which is beautiful, within a year. So you're likely meeting this person or going on this first date within a year. And we have finding balance because we have it paired next to the scales with Libra. October may hold some significance, but also we had air sign energy, right? Hummingbird is also air. Bear, you were coming through as more earth, so it can be that. And we had Elder of Swords, right? So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, this person can also be a Libra here. Okay, where was I going with this? Finding balance, yeah. There'll be a lot of attraction here. I think you really like each other's presentation now, saying, right? The way your mannerisms, the way your facial expressions, that is something you're very attracted to. This person will be a gentleman or gentlewoman. They have good manners, and vice versa. They'll be very attracted to you. There's that physical attraction. I see that. But also in terms of, I was seeing them paying, both of you may, split the bill here, half. But, you both will come out of this date feeling very good, feeling heard, acknowledged, which is beautiful. And I also feel like there is a great balance between the both of you. You're willing to compromise with each other when the need arises. This can be, once you really get to know each other, you'll feel that this person's really going out of their way to accommodate you and to fulfill your needs and vice versa. It's beautiful balance here. But yes, an equal give and take. Let's get you this dating deck and see what else we can get, and we'll end with advice. But really what was coming through was splitting the bill or offering, so both of you won't feel like the other was taking advantage of you in any way. It's very graceful. You both are. We have taking it slow, don't want to mess things up. This is this person's... Wow, wasn't I telling you? Conversation. We have great conversation. I can talk to you for hours and not get tired of hearing your voice. This person's very talkative, and I feel like when they're nervous, They talk a lot. And some of you may be like, oh my God, this person, they won't shut up. But I think it's quite endearing. You'll like hearing them. And you're very attracted to their voice. They're not boring at all, but they do talk a lot. They'll be leading the conversation here. I feel this energy. What is really bringing you together is a strong mental connection. And for the Elder of Swords, that's very important, right? For any air signs to have that connection with their partners. Taking it slow. Yeah, they're really trying to impress you. They don't want to mess things up. We had 7 of Pentacles. They've been through their share of heartbreak and they don't want that with you, right? They're very hopeful when it comes to you. Some of you, this person is a painter, or you maybe. What will Cancer's first date with the one be like? Case of the X, yeah. I miss you. Could we start over? I have to say this as a general reading. There may be this is someone you already know, but this person may be going through a separation, or you may be. I see it in both of your energies, but you both had a difficult time in love connections here in your past. It hasn't been a smooth ride. What will Cancer's first date with the one be like? We'll get you 2 more. Anything they can tell us about your first date? Catfished. I created a fake identity in order to lure you in. One of you, okay, don't freak out. Always listen to your intuition, right? If you are meeting someone, say online, you haven't seen them in person, get more information, take your time. But this is the one, right? A significant connection. I feel like one of you is wearing a bit of a mask here. I don't feel like it's this person, it's you. There's a lot of stress, anxiety here, and the image you're presenting here with the bear, I don't know. It's like you're hiding some pain or some major disappointment. What will Cancer's first date with the one be like? Guards are up, right? Some of you, it's normal to feel like you can't lay everything out on the table. So there is some things that both of you are holding back, but it's with time you'll build that trust, right? And you will open up. So yeah, some of you, this is opposites attract, right? Air and water. But we have mental connection. We have a quiet, unspoken understanding about many things. Yeah, you don't have much to disagree about, I'm getting. You have similar values, and I was seeing that with family. You have a similar vision, long-term vision. We have mutual feelings. I feel the same way. Do you see the head to head? That signifies a strong mental connection here. Let's get you advice. What advice do you have for Cancer in regards to their first date? This person really wants to see what you're all about, right? It's like they're scratching the surface here. They're saying, there's more to you. I know there is. But you'll give this person a little bit of a hard time here initially in terms of opening up, and just them getting to know you won't be the easiest. What advice do you have for Cancer in regards to this date with the one? What advice do you have for Cancer? Celebration. Yeah, you'll be going out for drinks. That's what I was getting. And we have the bear here, and you were coming through as the bear. This person may give you a hug or something. I don't see them being overtly touchy-feely. I don't see that. I feel like a lot of you is someone you'll know them. Obviously, you're going on a first date, but it's someone new that you're wanting to learn more about. So I think you don't really know them too well when you go on this date. We have, when I come across people in happy, healthy relationships, I give jealousy the finger and celebrate their joy. When I do so, I'm rooting for the good guys, which means that I'm a good guy. And that means all of us win. Who wants to celebrate? Yeah, this first date will feel like a party, a celebration. That is sort of the atmosphere. But I'm also getting that some of you have been waiting a long time, because we had that element of divine timing and you've been manifesting. So there may be a feeling of wanting to give up, or just a little bit of a pessimistic attitude in terms of attracting someone. Perhaps you've been dealing with people that play mind games with you. There's some trust issues which you'll have to work through, but this person will prove themselves to you. They're very dedicated and they're in it for the long haul. That is their intentions. And they will be very clear. This is a communicator. They'll let you know, they'll be expressive, right? What they want, where you stand with them. It may take a little bit of time, but this is not someone you have to guess how they feel, right? But there may be some jealousy if you've waited a long time when you see other people in happy relationships. Like maybe I'll be alone forever, or maybe the right one doesn't exist. So there may be doubting your own manifestations, and they're saying don't. There is someone special coming in, someone that you can have it all with. I was seeing the 10 of Cups, and it's not far from now. They gave us a time frame within a year. So keep manifesting and don't give up hope. We need to keep our thoughts positive. You will get what you want. You deserve it. So don't doubt yourself. That is what I have for you, Cancer. Take care of yourself, and I will see you next week. Bye.